Hello guys, how are you? Espero que les esté yendo bien. Sé que son tiempos súper difíciles. Me siento demasiado triste de no poder verlos más que en nuestras últimas clases presenciales. Y un gran progreso con los novenos, pero bueno, bebés, así es la vida. Vamos a hacer lo que podamos con esta situación. Muy bien, voy a dar como una pequeña clase acerca de comparativos y su pronunciación con un jueguito al final. Esto es un tema, ¿verdad? Ustedes ven el videito, toman notas y todo, y si tienen dudas me consultan en el foro que hay ahí. La segunda evidencia yo la voy a dejar para después de vacaciones, ya que ustedes ya tienen pero bastante y tienen que cumplir con la primera evidencia. Ojalá antes de que sea la fecha límite. Entonces, este tema, esto que voy a discutir hoy, va a ser parte inglés, ¿verdad? Si hay alguna duda en español, y les va a servir para hacer la segunda evidencia. Entonces, entre más lo repasen, mejor. ¿Ok? Very well. So we're going to start with. Y por cierto, me disculpo, este micrófono es muy sensible, entonces si suena así como ya saben por qué es. Okay, so we're going to start with the comparatives, and with this idiom here, the grass is always greener on the other side. And this is very interesting because when I was thinking, like before this terrible event happened, many of you were like, oh, I want to go home, I don't want to be at school, being home is better. And I know the majority of you don't think the same anymore, because we are like that. For us, the grass is always greener on the other side. So many of you wish they were at school already, and I know how it is, right? No estoy segura si en español habrá un dicho parecido a este, pero en fin, es cuando lo del vecino nos parece mejor que lo que tenemos, ¿verdad? Okay, so we have comparatives. We have a silly talk here between two guys about their new job, and this guy, he says much better than, that is a comparative, and we have nicer than, and yeah, and more comfortable. This is a silly talk. I don't want to pay attention to this talk. Okay, so if you have bueno, muy importante, chicos, si tienen su folder por ahí, búsquenlo debajo de la cama, desempólvenlo, quítenle ahí las arrugas si no lo tienen. Ojalá que no lo hayan perdido, pero si lo tienen por ahí, traigan ahorita, pausen el video y traigan un lapicero para que tomen notas y así. Okay, so we're going to start with comparative adjectives. So we have the comparative form of an adjective, and then to compare two people, two places, or two things. Okay, so only two people, two places, two things, two animals, two songs, only two. Okay, for example, my dad is stronger than your dad, right? I'm using this to compare two people here, right? My dad and your dad. Okay, this is important. Take note of this. Form number one. When you form a comparative, you're going to take the adjective and you're going to add er, but this adjective is one syllable. Ahora, paréntesis, como yo divido las sílabas en inglés, no tiene la misma regla que en español. En español, por ejemplo, en esta palabra yo diría este T de la V, y esa sería otra sílaba diferente, ¿cierto? Pero en inglés nosotros vamos a dividir por sonidos, por stops. O sea, si yo aplaudiera, cada vez que yo me detenga en una sílaba, esa va a ser una división silábica. Por ejemplo, la palabra adjective tendría adj, primer primera parada. Jet, segunda. Y tive, tercera parada. Entonces, adjective solo tiene 3 sílabas en inglés, ¿ok? En español tendría más, ¿cierto? Pero en inglés solo 3 sílabas. Igual que comparative serían 4. Y form, 1. ¿Ok? Entonces, esto es importante a la hora de formar los comparativos y superlativos. Entonces, tengo adjetivos de una sílaba. So, one syllable adjectives, you just add er. Old plus er, and then you have older. Sería más viejo. Okay? So, Sergey's car is older than my car. Okay? Well, his car is terrible anyway, but his car is older than. Yes, than. Más viejo que. Okay? Then we have this adjective. Is this adjective one syllable or 2 syllables? It is 1 syllable. Large. I just stop once. Large. I don't say large or large. I say large. So it's 1 syllable. But it finishes in E, right? So I cannot put another E. So I'm going to say larger with the R. And I have, for example, Olga's house is larger than my house. Yes. Now, form 2. The second form is when I have a consonant and Y, right? A consonant and Y. So I'm going to eliminate the Y and I'm going to add IER, and busy is going to become busier. Okay? So Sarah is busier than John, or Angie is busier than everybody because Angie's dying. So yeah, there you go. Then form 3, we have the adjectives that have more than 2 syllables. For example, intelligent. 1, 2, 3, 4 syllables. So these ones I'm not going to make with ER because it will be like very long. That's why I'm going to have more intelligent. Okay? For example, the student is more intelligent than the teacher, like you guys. Now, before going here, the pronunciation of these words is really important. This is going to make a difference between speaking English okay and speak English appropriately or very well. Yes? If I have I want to make a comparison and I'm going to say he seems to be like a very happy person, and if I say he's more happy, that sounds terrible, guys. That is like when in Spanish you say aiga, ugh, like terrible. So you cannot say happy, more happy, right? That sounds very Sofia Vergara. Not that I hate Sophia, but yeah, that sounds bad. So please say happier. He's happier than me. Or you say, oh teacher, this practice is more easy. No, this practice is easier. And this is crucial to speak better English, okay? Then you're going to tell me, teacher, but I don't know, Nicki Minaj says more happy. Okay, but it's Nicki Minaj. Like, please, no, I'm joking. But yeah, like Nicki Minaj speaks street English, and she's going to commit these grammatical mistakes. It's like people in Spanish, they say terrible things like hubieron or stuff like that they are bad. Okay. And another thing is that you have to be careful. Remember that comparatives, you use them just with 2 things, 2 places, and 2 people. You cannot compare large groups of things. We're going to use the superlatives, and we're going to study them later. Okay. Now, let's go to the practice. I'm going to give you some minutes for you to do this practice. Say, for example, we have tall you have to write taller than. Okay, I'm taller than George, or Steve is taller than I am. So please copy this, listen to the beautiful music. I'm going to wait 1 minute and then I'm going to give you the answers just to see if you got them right, okay? Don't cheat. Okay, if you need more time, you can stop the video. Let's check the answers here. Friendly is going to be friendlier. Smart, smarter than. Popular, more popular than. Funny, funnier than. Loud, louder than. And outgoing, more outgoing than. Now, do you have to use than all the time? No. For example, I can say Angie is smarter than Fabricio Alvarado, but I have the two names here, right? Angie and Fabricio Alvarado, right? But if I just want to say that Angie's smarter, I stop there. I say Angie's smarter, period. And I don't need the than. So I'm going to use the than when I have the two parties in my sentence, ¿ok? ¿Queda claro eso? Than lo utilizo cuando menciono los dos nombres de los dos objetos, personas o cosas que o lugares que estoy comparando, ¿ok? This is important. Please copy that in your notebook. Exceptions. We have these three adjectives: tired, bored, and fun. They are one-syllable adjectives, but they follow the pattern of long adjectives. So I'm going to say, I feel more tired. I'm not going to say tired there, right? I feel more tired. Then I'm going to say, more bored. Like this class is more bored. I don't know. I am more bored than other teachers. Like, I don't want to say. Then, and fun, you're going to say more fun than. Look, that is different from funny, because funny you say funnier than, but fun is more fun. Okay. Second exception, second group of exceptions, we have quiet and simple. These are two-syllable adjectives, but they follow the one-syllable adjective formula. So I'm going to say quieter instead of more quiet. Okay, quieter. And simple, I'm going to say simpler. Why? Because English is weird. Okay. Now, I can use less and more only with the adjectives that are two or three or four syllables. Okay, for example, intelligent, famous, wonderful, fantastic. So with those adjectives, I can use less and more. Less is menos and more más, obviamente. So I cannot say he is less sad. No, I'm going to say he's happy. Okay. So with these ones, yes, I can say less famous. And finally, we have the irregular forms. We have good, bad, and for. And we have the specifics of these ones. We have good, it's going to become better, right? It's like my popcorn is good, or no, I was going to mention this terrible song, like my milkshake bring all the boys to the yard. Well, but it's terrible, so don't forget about that. Okay. So better instead of good, to compare. Then we have bad, and the comparative is going to be worse. But here's the thing, I don't know if you have seen, like, in magazines that they say badder. Let me write it down. Can I? this. Yes. Like, no? What the heck? A pen. There you go. So, in some magazines they say batter, but this is when they talk about, for example, let's say villains, los villanos de los superhéroes. Si yo digo cuál es el más malo, pero no el peor, sino el más malote, el más hacha, el más bicho, el más malo. Entonces, esto es una expresión coloquial, como el más malote es like he's better, el más malote. Por ejemplo, el Joker is the Joker is better than Thanos, or Thanos is better than the Joker, as you wish. Okay, entonces es una expresión coloquial, okay, pero no es gramaticalmente perfecta, pero tiene su sentido, digamos, porque no voy a decir the worst, porque sonaría como el peor, como que no es tan bueno, ¿verdad? Si yo digo Thanos is worse than the Joker, estaría diciendo que él es peor que el Joker. Pues yo quiero decir, es más malote, más bravo, más chiva. Entonces voy a decir Thanos is better than Joker. ¿Okay? ¿Queda claro? I hope so. Y por último, we have far. And we have two ways for far. We have farther when we're talking about physical distances. Cuando estamos hablando de distancia física, 500 metros, 2 kilómetros, lejos, ¿verdad? Que sería far. El comparativo más lejos sería farther. Entonces, si yo estoy en San José y quiero ir a Heredia y después quiero ir a Guanacaste, ¿cuál está más lejos? Entonces voy a decir Guanacaste is farther than Heredia. Y usted me va a decir, pero es que Heredia no existe. Ajá, bueno, whatever. Anyway, the thing is that Guanacaste is farther, ¿ok? Pero si yo estoy hablando de aquí no viene. Si estoy hablando de otro tipo de distancia, por ejemplo, cuando yo hablo mucha paja y entonces me adentro más en mi discurso, más y más lejos, entonces voy a decir further, ¿ok? Further. Por ejemplo, en el libro, ¿verdad? Si yo estoy leyendo el libro y tengo que adentrarme lejos en el discurso que trae el libro, voy a decir más lejos, further. Sorry guys, okay, and that's pretty much it. Let's continue. Much, puedo usar much para hacer comparaciones todavía más acentuadas, mucho más grande. Entonces much bigger, much smaller, much more intelligent, okay. Por ejemplo, my new boyfriend is much more handsome than my old boyfriend, and she is delusional, right? Because, girl, you have problems. Anyway, entonces es mucho más. ¿Okay? Vamos a hacer otra práctica. Igual les voy a dar un minuto. Pueden pausar el video. La idea es comparar a dos profesores, pero solo con estos adjetivos pequeñuelos, ¿verdad? No se monten. Voy a poner dos profesores random. No, usted escoja dos profesores ahí. Después cuando manden algunas evidencias me van a contar a quienes escogieron. Vamos a poner a Angie y vamos a poner a Julio, ¿ok? El viejo Jules, ¿verdad? Entonces ustedes van a hacer un momentito oraciones comparándonos, ¿verdad? ¿Quién es más enojado? ¿Quién es más popular? O Julio, obvio. So, for example, I'm going to say Julio is more popular than Michi. ¿Okay? ¿Quién es más viejo? Ajá, yo, no mentira. Si quieren pueden pausar el video ahorita, practicar un momentito y ya les doy las respuestas para que vean a ver si lo hicieron. Ok, entonces en el caso de strict sería stricter o more strict. ¿Qué creen ustedes? Vamos a dejar esta para el final, a ver si acaso. Nice sería nicer with R. Yes. Good. Better. Interesting will be more interesting. Now some people ask me if the pronunciation of this of interesting. You have to be interesting, like you have to make it like 2 syllables, like 3 syllables. Not interesting. That sounds a little bit off for me. Some people do say interesting. I prefer interesting. Okay. Then we have old. That is going to become older, right? And popular. That is going to be more popular. And angry. We have to delete this, and we're going to say angrier. Now, in the case of strict, it's better to say stricter, but to be honest, many people say more strict. I don't like it, but it kind of exists somewhere there. Okay, good. Look, this is this is me. Yeah, right. And I'm sorry, Julio, this is not you. I didn't know this image was so awful. Okay, now let's go to a little game that I prepared. Discard. And we're going to, like, ¿saben qué, chicos? Yo estoy tan triste porque en el segundo trimestre yo hago una competencia con los novenos y es toda chiva y hay un grupo ganador y yo les compro un premio y de nuevo se sale de las manos esta situación, pero bueno, vamos a tratar de hacer algunos jueguitos aquí. Voy a poner 2 personajes y ustedes en su folder o cuaderno traten de buscar adjetivos con los cuales comparar a estas personas, películas. Yo voy a dar mi opinión personal en English, of course, y ustedes van decidiendo qué les parece, si concuerdan conmigo o no. Okay, let's start. Justice League versus Infinity War. Okay, I am a DC person. I like the DC universe, but I have to admit that, yeah, like these movies are not that good. So I think that Infinity War, it's better. It's more elaborate than Justice League. I'm sorry, Batman. I'm sorry, Batman is my favorite superhero. But yeah. Then we have these 2 ugly characters. For me, both of them like suck. But I have to say, oh, I don't know. Like, to be honest, I don't listen to their music, but I'm going to say that. Oh wow. I guess Ozuna is okay, Ozuna looks more fashionable. No, I don't know. Both of them are ugly. Okay, in this picture, Ozuna is uglier than that one. But both of them are ugly, so that is a bit of a stretch. Then Mario Odyssey and The Legend of Zelda Breath of Wild. Okay, I just bought my son a Nintendo Switch Lite, is it? I don't know much about video games, but he's playing The Legend of Zelda, and that game is beautiful. So I'm going to say that, excuse me, Legend of Zelda is more beautiful, yeah, than Super Mario Odyssey. I'm sorry, Mario, you're cool, but yeah, this game is gorgeous. Goku versus Naruto. I hate Naruto. Oh my god, so long. Goku is more powerful than Naruto. Naruto is longer and more boring, in my opinion. I haven't watched it all. I have to watch it. Freddie Mercury and Kanye West. Of course, Freddie Mercury is more talented than Kanye West. No questions about that. This guy is like stupider. Yes. Scarlett Johansson versus Kim Kardashian West. In my personal opinion, I consider Scarlett Johansson more gorgeous, yeah, and more natural than Kim Kardashian. Like Kim is made of plastic. I'm sorry, Kim. One Direction versus BTS. Okay, I don't know. I don't listen to their music much. My sister is 47 years old and she's an army. Yes. And yeah, I like this guy a lot, like Harry Styles. He is awesome. But the music of BTS is more intellectual. Yes. One Direction, I think it's more popular. Is it? I'm not sure about that. Definitely Harry Styles is sexier than any of these guys. Sorry, guys. Like maybe this one is not so bad. Okay, now Lady Gaga versus Madonna. I have a problem with this because I love Madonna. Like Madonna is Madonna, but Lady Gaga, she's extremely talented. So I'm going to say that Madonna is more well, is older. Okay, Madonna is older than Lady Gaga, and Lady Gaga is younger. And Madonna is more beautiful. I mean, she is beautiful. She's like 6 years old, and she looks better than me. And Lady Gaga, she is more musical, and she plays instruments and so on. Yeah, I love them both. Barack Obama versus Donald Trump. Um, yeah, okay, like his skin is tanner, and that is yeah. He's scarier. Donald Trump is scarier than Barack Obama. I think that Barack is like nicer and kinder and more attractive than Donald Trump. Yeah, this is for you all guys. Okay, then Money Heist versus Game of Thrones. Okay, I have a problem with this because I'm a big fan of Game of Thrones, but the end was terrible. It was terrible. And Money Heist is really interesting, but I haven't watched the last seasons. I don't know. Definitely, Money Heist is more popular in my opinion, and it's more modern, and it's more I don't know, it's more what, like entertaining, like it's funnier. And Game of Thrones is more violent, it's more historical in a way, like you can relate it to real history. Some of the houses are based on real um, tribes, and yeah, pretty much that. Okay, Harry Potter versus the Hunger Games. I haven't read much of the Hunger Games, but I like I don't know. Harry Potter grew up with me. I'm not big fan of it, but I like Harry Potter. I mean, I like him. So I would say that his books are more magical, and they are more I don't know, like more interesting, more oriented to children. And the Hunger Games are like more romantic and more uh, realistic, yes, because some of the issues they discuss there are quite realistic. And Annabelle versus Pennywise. I hate Annabelle. Annabelle, doesn't. I don't get scared by Annabelle. So, in my opinion, Pennywise is more terrifying. It's more stylish, and the character is way more interesting. And yeah, the second movie was terrible, by the way. But yeah, Annabelle, she is like so like it's more ridiculous and it's more it's dumber than Pennywise. Pennywise is cooler. The Joker versus Batman, so difficult because I love them both. But let's say that the Joker is darker and it's crazier and it's I don't know, more melancholic. His life has been more painful if we relate the character to the last movie. And Batman, he is more powerful, more cerebral, more um like he's stronger and he's more intelligent. He is very clever. This guy. Now Rick and Morty versus Adventure Time. I love Adventure Time, but my husband is a big fan of Rick and Morty. I think that Adventure Time is like more colorful and more childish in a way, and it is like more, it's more popular, I guess. And Rick and Morty, they are more intellectual and they are more sarcastic and they are creepier. They are definitely creepier. Stranger Things versus The Walking Dead. Okay, I love Stranger Things. I haven't watched The Walking Dead. Like I watched some episodes, and it was more boring. Yes, and it was less interesting for me. But Stranger Things is like, it's like I don't know, nicer and cooler and more I don't know, more fashion oriented and I don't know. I love it. I haven't seen the last season because I have no life and no time. Anyway, Jensen Dillon versus Tom Holland. They're twigs, both of them. I don't like them very much, but I think Tom Holland is sweeter, kinder, and he is like I don't know. He's adorable. He's more adorable. And Jensen Dillon, he has a bigger head. What the heck with the head? And his character is less interesting for me. It's like he's like sadder and dumber. I don't know. Jason Momoa, my boyfriend versus Chris Hemsworth. I don't know. This guy is more vanilla. And Jason Momoa, in my opinion, is sexier. He is cooler and he has longer hair. He has bigger muscles and he has more tattooed skin. So yeah, Jason Momoa is the man. I really like him. And Thor, it's not that he's bad, but I don't know. His character turned out to be dumber at the end of the Avengers saga. So yeah. The Scarlet Witch versus Wonder Woman. Okay, I love Wonder Woman. She's more athletic, she is more beautiful, she is her outfit is cooler, and Scarlet Witch is like, oh, she's okay, it's not very interesting to me. Then League of Legends versus World of Warcraft. My husband, when he lived in Italy, he used to play World of Warcraft a lot, and he used to receive some money for it. And yeah, in League of Legends, I don't know much about League of Legends, so World of Warcraft seems to me more fantasious and more like deeper in history, in story, sorry, deeper in story. But League of Legends is like, I don't know, like more popular. I know there are like games that are more popular now. But yeah, it's a little bit nerdy. Lost Lips versus Matt. I don't know. I prefer Lost Lips. So these glossier lips look sexier, in my opinion. Mountains versus the beach. I prefer the mountains. Mountains are more relaxing, cooler, more natural. That's weird because beaches are natural. Anyway, they are more fantastic and wonderful. Rock and pop, of course. Rock. I mean, rock is life. Rock is cooler than pop. Rock is more powerful, more energetic, more composed, more intellectual, let's say. So yeah, reggaeton versus trap, they both suck. Okay, and the United States versus Costa Rica. I mean, USA is bigger, but Costa Rica is more peaceful. USA is passing through a more difficult situation right now. Costa Rica is dealing with it in a better way. Hamburger versus pizza. I don't know, but both of them are great. The pizza is like heavier, in my opinion, than a good hamburger, and hamburgers are sorry guys, and hamburgers are, I don't know, they are richer in flavor. Coke versus juice. I was addicted to Coke, the drink, but juice is healthier. It's healthier, it's fresher, it's nicer. Coke is bubblier and I don't know, but yeah, juice is better, way better. Cristiano Ronaldo versus Messi. I don't know. I just think Cristiano Ronaldo is hotter, and that is pretty much what I know about soccer. I don't know anything about soccer. I don't know who's the best players, to be honest. High heels versus sneakers. Sneakers forever. I mean, I can no wear high heels. So high heels are more elegant, but sneakers are more comfortable. Speaking French versus speaking English, of course. English is the best, but speaking French is more complicated, in my opinion. Speaking English is more useful nowadays. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you could write some examples as well. Try to practice. You can go back in the video and see if you can write more comparisons. And yes, as I said, como les dije, la segunda evidencia va a quedar para después de vacaciones. Tiene que ver con esta presentación. Y eso sería todo. Cuídense mucho, los quiero un montón. Ahí me disculpan mis equivocaciones, pero ajá. Y bueno, nos estamos viendo. Love you.